Hi everybody, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio and welcome back. It is time for hashtag Color Combo 2023 and we are starting our second series of colors that we're going to focus on for the next 4 weeks, and this series focuses on red, and the 4 weeks are listed here. The first week we have paprika and tan. The second week is going to be apple red and teal or an aqua color. The third week is going to be a rouge red and pink. And then the fourth week, we're going to wrap it up with burgundy and black. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you have decided to watch and join the challenge. Our first 4 weeks was focused on gray, and we just finished that one up, and so we're moving on now to our next kind of color study using red. For those of you that are new, I make 2 makes every week. I make one that is in this little journal that I have, and I do kind of a double spread that has the 2 colors listed. And I had already started this journal and kind of started the study on my own before I decided to come up with the challenge, and so that's why some of these pages are already made. But here are my versions of the grays. We had gray and orange this week. We had yellow and gray. We had blue and gray. And then last week we had the green and gray. So this week we're going to be doing the paprika and tan. So, let me see if I can kind of clip my pages down here a little bit. So I'm going to build a collage on these 2 pages using those 2 focus colors. And then we'll do the little quick make that I am doing on index card size paper. So my focal point that I found for this week, and I don't know about you guys that have been doing this challenge, but I am almost enjoying finding what I'm going to use as much as I'm enjoying building the pages in my book, because I come across these things that I either forgot I had or have gotten so covered up with other stuff that I didn't realize I had. And I found this great image from a I believe it was 1927. Let me grab the original here and I'll show you guys. $1921. It's a designer style magazine from July 1921. And look at this lady. I mean, she's perfect. And this page is so yellowed that it appears to be a tan color. And that is definitely a paprika color red. So I scanned her and brought her down to size so that I could use her in my little book here. And so that is going to be my focal point. And I think she is just adorable. And so then I went through my papers and found some papers that are going to be absolutely perfect for this. And I also found this little card, which is Tim Holtz, and it's a card that had all kinds of fabric swatches on it. And so I'm going to use that. And then I have some other just scrappy bits that I found in my stash that I'm going to use. And we're just going to build a collage here. This is off that cover. And this is also out of that same magazine. It's like little pattern pieces. So I think I'm going to use that. And then this is a digital postcard that I had that I think I'm going to use in the background somewhere. I'm not exactly sure, but I like the writing on it, and I also like the color of it. So I think I'm going to use that as well. And then I've got this little airmail stamp that I'm going to put over the green one. So that's the plan. So we'll see how this all goes. So I'm going to start with creating my collage for my background. And I'm just going to kind of put things on here. So how is everybody? I hope you're having a good weekend. I am. Weather's not too bad. It's not too terribly cold. And it's not raining, which is a good thing. If I can get the top off my glue stick, we will begin this little thing here. Okay, we're going to a different glue stick because I can't get the lid off that one. Can I get the lid off this one? Yes. Okay. So I'm just, like I said, going to be just putting down some paper and getting this kind of a background started, and then we can do the fine details. This is a photocopy of an embossed roll of player piano paper. I didn't want to use my original because I'm hoarding it, guys. I don't have very much of it, so I'm hoarding it. I know you guys know how that feels when you get down to the nitty-gritty of something you really like. And you just want to hold on to it. And like I said, I'm just going to quickly collage the back of this. I hope it'll be quick anyway. Just to give myself a nice background. And thank you guys for all the nice comments about the challenge. I'm glad everybody is enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I love the collage anyway, so this is a good way for me to just kind of relax and do something that I don't have to think as much about, you know? I'm just kind of put things down on the page, and whatever happens, happens. And hopefully in the end we have something that we're happy with. Okay, let's do some of this. I want to put this here. Let's put it there. I believe. Now, I know I want my lady to be here. Or do I want her to be here? No, I want her to be here. So I probably want that to be straighter. That's better. So I just kind of marked that with my nail so I could decide where I wanted to tear it off. And you'll notice I'm not inking any of these. I will ink around the entire page when it's done. Okay, let's put my airmail stamp on there. And then I have a stamp that we're going to recancel the stamp so that it looks like it has been mailed. All right, let's put some of this color up here. Might need to put just a little bit of art glitter on that corner of this. It's a little bit thicker paper. If I can get it in the corner. There we go. All right, so let's do maybe another piece of this. Now my fingers are sticky. Sorry, I'm trying to wipe my fingers off here for a minute. Then I'd like to do something right there to kind of break that up. Maybe that's where we need that. Okay, and then I'll use something right there and maybe the polka dots again. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that side. Now, if we put her here, let's use a bigger piece. Oh, and I want to be sure and have room for my little card here. Don't mind it being over her a little bit. So let's go ahead. Bring nope. Nope. Okay, so let's put this one down. Sorry, I'm being kind of quiet there for a second. I was trying to want to put this down somewhere too. Trying to figure out what I was doing there. Sometimes I can't talk and think at the same time. My dad was around, he'd laugh at that statement because he used to say that I had no problem talking. Which is not entirely true. Somewhat true, yes. Used to say that I was injected with a Victrola needle. Have y'all ever heard that saying? I never got in trouble in school, but my report card a lot of times would say, great student, but tends to talk a lot. So what can I say? That's good, right? All right, now let's put my lady. And if my card goes here, kind of wondering, do I want to kind of take the edge off that? think I will, because it's still going to leave enough of the Alright, so I'm going to glue her down. Then I'm going to put my card down. Or I guess I need to put that piece down first, huh? And you can't see at all this pattern because I covered it up. So let's put some of this here. And I know, why did you put that paper there if you were going to cover it up? Well, sometimes we don't know exactly how it's going to end up, so we end up putting things down and then covering it up. That's just the way that it happens. Alright, I need to put something up in this little corner. None, we haven't used the polka dots, so I think we'll do polka dots up there. Then I've got this little studio card. To go there. And take my art glitter glue and get any of these little spots that I missed getting glued down. It's kind of hard to get down in that little groove of the book where it's stitched together with the leather. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. So now we're going to do some stamping and see if we can't bring this puppy together. Find my pen for my glue. It has, there it is. I started to say it has run away. I'd like to have something right here. Go through my Kathy Holden stamps just a second. See if I can find something there that'll work. It's still not straight, is it? And I'm probably not going to get it back up now. It's just going to have to not be straight. I'm just looking through real quick and seeing if there's anything else I want to add. Kind of like the idea of putting that one there. All right, now let's do some stamping. Let me find my little cancellation stamp. I think this is the one I want, but we'll stamp it over here on the paper and see. Yep. There we go. And maybe some numbers here and something here. Okay, like that. Let's do like bigger number. There. And let's do, if that, I can get that to stick. All right, I think that's that one, guys. So let's do the quick project. Now for the quick project, the reason that I started out doing two is I kind of wanted to show that you could do something like this that took a little more time, or you could do something that took, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. Either way, you're still getting the benefit of doing the project because you're still going through and exploring what you have in your stash, which one familiarizes yourself with what you have and what you're not using. Because like I said, when I started this, I personally have the tendency to pick things that colors and things that I like, and so I didn't get that glued down at all. So this is forcing me to step outside the box a little bit and use colors that I maybe wouldn't use when I'm making a journal. And I think, you know, not only does that help us grow as artists to use colors that we're not, you know, may not be as comfortable with, but it also helps us use that stash that we just keep ignoring and not using because it's not, you know, particularly a color that we would normally gravitate to when we're making a journal. So, back to what I was originally saying, that is why I'm doing 2 projects a week. You know, a bigger spread like this and then a little quick make. So for my quick make, I'm going to set this to the side so it can dry. I am using this little pack of index cards that I found at a thrift store, and has this neat little plastic cover on the front and back, and it has a ring, and they're all ringed together. And I am using just these little cards to do little quick makes to still use, you know, the colors that are in the challenge, but something that is going really quick and doesn't take a lot of time. So I've kind of swatched out my red weeks, and I am going to really quickly do a red and tan. And again, I'm going to start with this kind of, and actually I'm going to take this out because it's easier to work on when it's not ringed up. We'll set that over to the side. So I'm going to take this music paper again and kind of collage a background. And again, we're going to do this really quickly. I'm going to put my little stack here right on top of my glue paper. Oops. And again, these are all just little scraps that I had in my stash. And I've got some music paper here. I'm going to get a not gluey page because this music paper is really brittle. Try not to tear it. Alright, so there's pretty much our background covered. And then this is Tim Holtz. I just cut it out of a piece of the industrial. I think it's in the industrial kit. I think is what it's called. And then I have this paper, and this paper is Reminisce, I think. And then I have no idea where this came from. This was just in my stash and I really liked it. Oops. As I throw it in the floor. But I thought it had that kind of paprika bread kind of color, so we're gonna use it. And then my focal point is one of my little bird tea cards. Actually, I'm gonna move that over. I'm gonna use art glitter on that. I may have to on that other card too. Because it's thicker. And then this is from that same Tim Holtz kit. Sorry, let me put some more glitter on this. That glue stick just isn't gonna hack it. But anyways, a little license plate that I cut out. I'm going to use art glitter on it as well. Alright, let's trim around this. Use some bigger scissors. Could have done a much better job of getting to the edge of that, but this will work. Get it all nice and trimmed up. Okay, and again, I feel like I need something down here on the bottom, but I also feel like I need one more little can't decide what glue I'm going to use. I'm going to put some ink on that so it's not so white. Gives it a more tan look since we're doing the tan. And then I need the tab. So for a tab, I think I'm going to use this paper. Yep. All right, so let me get my tab punch here. No, Tammy, the scrap of paper doesn't go on the shelf. The tab punch goes on the shelf. Ink that. There we go. All right, now let's ink around the whole kit and caboodle. Poke my hole back in there. Not with that one. That's teeny tiny one. That wasn't gonna do me any good. Sorry, I know I'm off screen, but I have to get it where I can see it. And I'm even going to put a hole reinforcer on there because it brings in another tan element. And there we go. There's our quick project. So let's put it back in our book here. Making this way more difficult than it should be. And then I want to stamp something on that tab. Because the others, if you'll notice, I just have put little labels or little stamps. really wish that I had gotten that a little straighter, but it's not too terribly bad, I don't guess. Alright, so stamp, stamp, stamp. Do we want to do stamp, or we could do one of these little bitty labels? Or we could do, actually, I like that. We may do that right there and then put a number on top of it. I might stamp on a piece of like coffee dyed paper or some kind of beigey, tanny looking paper. Like maybe the end of this book page right here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so let's find a number, or let's do this one. It's kind of bleeding a little bit. Let's try that again, but let's not use black. Let's use let's try black soot, because I think it'll be You know what I'm going to do? No, Tammy, what are you going to do? I'm going to use this right here because I like it. Out of the book page. See what else is in here. I ended up covering up every bit of my music, didn't I? Okay, we can fix that. Turning a quick project into a long project. Sorry, guys. Sometimes that happens because I don't know, I had more music page. What did I do with it? Okay. All right, please don't rip. Please don't rip. I have no idea where that music page went. None. I'm not going to keep you, but when I find it, I'm going to put a piece right up here. Right up here. To kind of finish that off. So here is our quick project. As I have ink all over my hands. And here is our double spread. And I'm quite happy with both of those. I am a red lover anyway, and so, you know, I was kind of looking forward to this series. Now, whether I will be happy trying to find all 4 of the red colors, you know, that's yet to be seen, but I am a fan of red, so I'm looking forward to being able to complete all 4 weeks. I hope you guys continue to have fun with this, and if you have any questions about it, please let me know. And there is a playlist on my channel that has all the previous weeks prompts on it that you're welcome to watch if you so choose. And please, if you were going to post on Instagram or YouTube, or you're filming on YouTube, use the hashtag hashtag color combo 2023 so I can find you and comment on your beautiful makes that you are doing. And if you use this in your YouTube title, I can link it to my playlist so that if someone goes to my playlist to watch the videos, they can watch your video as well. So thanks guys for joining me, and we'll see you next week for apple, red, and teal. So until then, everybody, have a great week. Bye.